Hi, my name is Anya Peterson and I proudly represent Carroll County 4-H. Today I'm going to show you how to sew a 3D face mask. Let's head to the sewing machine. In our world today, it's a very common sight to see people wearing masks. Maybe you've decided to get creative and sew one for yourself. But fitted masks and pleated masks can be very difficult, and I find they aren't really a beginner's sewing level. That's why I'm going to show you how to sew a 3D mask. I find it a lot easier, and I hope you find it very comfortable and easy to sew. First, we're going to need some supplies. Obviously, you'll need a sewing machine, thread, and scissors, and a measuring tape. You'll also need pins or clips, fabric that is 25 centimeters by 32 centimeters, 2 elastic pieces that are 10 inches long, an iron, and a safety pin. Our first step is to fold our fabric in half, right sides together, and then cut the corners. Measure 4 centimeters in from every corner and then cut the corners. Here I have already folded my fabric in half, right sides together, and cut the corners. Our next step is to sew along the edges with a 3/8 of an inch seam allowance. But be careful to leave a 6 centimeter gap so that you can turn it right side out later. All right. Okay. And when you get to the end, make a back stitch. That way your seams won't unravel. Back stitch. And cut your threads. Our next step is to turn it right side out and iron it. Start pulling on it, and once you get it turned right side out and iron it, it'll look like this. It will look a lot better. Step number 4 is to fold your flaps over, like this. Step number 5. Sew with a 3/8 of an inch seam allowance on the outside edge of the flaps that we just folded over. Why this is so easy is because you're just sewing straight seams. No curves, no pleats. Alrighty, and cut your threads. In step number 6, we're gonna fold our flaps that we just sewed up to the top and then into the sides. All right, so we're gonna fold it up to the top edge and repeat for the bottom, and then fold your outsides to the middle. And this is where you'll probably want to use clips or pins to secure it because you're holding a lot of fabric here. What we're doing here is making a casing for our elastic. Okay. All right, and repeat for the other side. We're almost done. through a lot of layers of fabric here, so you don't need to rush this. And we have a lot of threads to put, but you can finish at the end with that. Okay, our last step is to pull our elastic through with a safety pin and then tie it. You're going to want to put it in like this and then wiggle it through, loop it around, and then tie it. When it's done, it will look like this. If your straps are too loose or too tight, you might need to adjust your knots as needed. In conclusion, this is a very easy mask to sew. Masks are affordable and practical to make. I hope you find this one easy to sew and comfortable to wear. Thank you.